वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयितगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाखजगोद्वरुण्य धैर्यं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्जनुतं शरण्यं भीताद्यहं पुनतपाल्भवाद्दिभूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम्। यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमुनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गपवधू स्वदर्श पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्तिः साराधिका मयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभुनितानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातो सङ्कीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वाम्बरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्वामभागं। नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वरानसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदयसंवित् त्वं निशिङ्गमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Chiro Gaura Janasrayo Vishwagurum Guru Gaura Kishora Kodashwaparam Paramadrito Bhakti Vinoda Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam Chiro Gaura Janasrayo Vishwagurum Guru Gaura Kishora Kodashwaparam Paramadrita Bhakti Vinoda Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam. Gauriya Goshtipati, Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada told that we receive everything from Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur is the pioneer of whole Gauriya, Saraswat Gauriya society. Or as a whole we can say Gauriya society. Gauriya Goshtipati, Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada told, we have received everything, we have everything from Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Only the thing we will have to do, we will have to follow a Sadguru, and we will have to do bhajan, and we will have to go through all his writings. By the mercy of Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we can understand everything. If we are not going to understand that what is Kripa actually, if we cannot understand, then we can start fighting with each other, argument. Actually, you can remember when Srila Ishwar Puripad enjoying full Kripa of Srila Madhavendra Puripad, then by the mercy of Madhavendra Puripad, everything manifests into the heart of Ishwar Puripad. This is called actual perceptual Guru channel. Through perceptual Guru channel we can get all power. Not that all Guru Varga gone, power can come down, not that. My Saranagati can come down, that's why power can come down, otherwise no question. No question actually. So, by the mercy of Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur, actually Guru Vaishnava self-effulgent, by the mercy of Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we can understand what he wanted to speak, we can understand actually, because Bani Sharup of Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur is more important. Bani Sharup is so important that without understanding the Bani Sharup of any Guru Vaishnava, we cannot sing the glories of that Guru Vaishnava, not possible. When we can see the Bani Sarup, actual Bani Sarup of Guru Vaishnava, then and only then it is possible for us to sing the glories of Guru Vaishnava. Dry philosophy I can speak, but that is not document, that is not evident, because that is not my realization. Now actually, Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur is the pioneer man of Gauriya, Saraswat Gauriya society, or as a whole Vaishnava society, Gauriya Vaishnava society. But actually, by the desire of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, by the desire of previous Guru Varga, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, by the desire of Gaur Kishore Baba, by the desire of Gaur Parsad or Gauranga Mahaprabhu itself, we can get Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur as Jagat Guru. We are lucky really. So we are going to get him as Jagat Guru, who started Gauriya Math, not started, actually bring Gauriya Math from the transcendental world, invite Gauriya Math to come here, to bestow Kripa on common people. Now point is that somebody can put question, who made Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Gurudev, so that you are speaking his Jagat Guru? Who make it? Usually in this material world we can find somebody is made Guru by election, somebody going to choose somebody, but most of the time we find it's become failure procedure. The procedure is not scientific. The procedure is not scientific. That's why Prabhupada many times told that Sadguru can never be elected. Guru can never be elected by election. Sadguru is self-effulgence, self-manifested. So Prabhupada never wanted to show this system. So actually somebody can fight, who make Prabhupada Jagat Guru, who made Prabhupada? Then we can say, see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself make him Jagat Guru. I already told you all, that while Srila Prabhupada doing Satakati Nam, 100 crores Nam Jagya, in between Gauranga Mahaprabhu, all Parsad, who appear and give instruction to act as Acharya. If you still not going to believe it, then I can say, I can remind you, I already told this Harikatha. One day, Srila Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj started giving a dust particle from his lotus feet on the head of Srila Prabhupada. So what do you mean by this? I want to mean that Acharya Abhishek was done by the dust particle from the lotus feet of Gaurkishore Baba. Whereas Krishna himself speaking, I like to get Abhishek by the dust particle of Vaishnavas. So this procedure of Abhishek is 100% perfect. We should not disbelieve it. We should have a strong faith in it. So the day when Srila Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj going to give all dust particle from his own lotus feet on the head of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhu and speaking, my Prabhu, my Prabhu, my Prabhu. And that time we should remember that was the excellent Abhishek done by Srila Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj in the seat of, to allow him to sit in, as Acharya Asan. Also, Vyasasan, Acharya Asan is exclusive. So, Prabhupada is deputed by Gauranga Mahaprabhu, eternal Parsad. At all, some material people going to fight with me. I can go on giving this kind of example through which I can prove that the Abhishek of Prabhupada was done much before. So, also I can prove that Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to make him exclusive Acharya, wanted to prove that this Bimala Prasad Saraswati, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is an exclusive Jagat Acharya, wanted to speak. But how? Actually, Gaurkishore Babaji wanted to make Abhishek, Acharya Abhishek through dust particle, and Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to do Abhishek through one special procedure. What is that procedure? That the procedure is that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to give him some special responsibility. I can discuss gradually, but I like to discuss some special preaching done by Prabhupada in some special places. So, what kind of instruction Prabhupada have received from Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that I want to say. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, through this instruction, wanted to prove there is exclusive Acharya, Jagat Guru. If he is not at all Jagat Guru, is not exclusive Acharya, if at all not deputed by Gauranga Mahaprabhu himself, then how Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to give this kind of instruction, special instruction to Srila Prabhupada, which is impossible. Impossible. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur first giving instruction that you will have to reset, establish the actual scientific procedure of Varnashram Dharma. You will have to reset the, Vishwa Vaishnava Rasava procedure, Dhampacharani Sabha, you will have to, and you will have to start under the guidance of Nityananda, Dham Parikrama, which is the best possible way to arrange Kripa for bonded soul. Those are the unique instruction which is impossible for ordinary man to carry out. Without Jagat Guru, without a candidate already chosen by Mahaprabhu to carry out the order of Bhaktivinoda Thakur is quite impossible. So it is a scientific procedure through which we can realize really so. Prabhupada is Jagat Guru, Paramahansa Jagat Guru. And actually, whereas Srila Parikshit Maharaj getting instruction Uddhavji Maharaj, in front of Uddhavji Maharaj, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, Uddhav, be careful, Acharya mang bijanyat, nava manneta kar hichit, namarto buddha asuyeto sarvadeva mayo guru. I explained already many times this sloka. Today I have no time. But what Krishna Bhagavan saying in front of, Uddhavji Maharaj, Acharya mam bijanyat, be careful, I myself is Acharya. I am coming in the form of Acharya in this material world to deliver all common souls. So this is the procedure through which we can understand what is Jagat Guru, ordinary Guru, what is the difference between ordinary Baddha Guru, where is Jagat Guru. This way we can find procedure. Now so many questions can come. Those who are actually busy with logical interpretation, they can put thousands of questions in front of me. But by the mercy of Gurudev and Prabhupada, I can give answer to them also. If the question is not dirty question, if at all this question is not dirty question, relating some Sampradaya issue, this, that, to prove somebody is bad, somebody good, I am not interested to give answer. Only I am interested to give answer to those questions which is related to your bhajan. That I like to do. To establish Siddhanta, I can speak. Somebody may go against me, so what it concern to me? My protector is there, Baldaji Maharaj, topmost, So I have no tension to speak about the absolute truth. Somebody can speak, Maharaj. Who is the Gurudeva Parikshit Maharaj? I already told. Prabhupada speaking, what do you mean by Diksha? Diksha means to develop Sambandha Vidya Prajan Gyan and to start Bhakti. That was done, the procedure was done by whom? Shukdev Goswami. And Parikshit Maharaj was the candidate. So, topmost candidate. Not only that, how I can pass this kind of remark that Parikshit Maharaj was 100% initiated by Shukdev Goswami. How I can say scientific 100%. Yes, I can give 100% document. That first through Bhagavad Katha, Parikshit, in front of Parikshit Maharaj, Shukdev Goswami giving all Bhagavad Katha, mean through Bhagavad Katha, Sambandha Vidya Prajan Gyan developed inside. At all, it is written in the horoscope of Parikshit Maharaj that actually Esho Mahabhagavataha. About Parikshit Maharaj, it is written in his horoscope already, and in Bhagavatam 3-4 times we can see this word used by Rishi Manish, Esho Mahabhagavataha. So what? Oh, so what? Then I am going to give answer again. That when Parikshit Maharaj putting question in front of Shukdev Goswami, that is called Tattva Jignasa. That is the first point of Diksha, to prove that Parikshit Maharaj was 100% initiated by Shukdev. I am giving all different documents. First point, before taking initiation, usually the procedure followed they are followed it by so many institution, organization. I am less interested about that. What I mean to say, scientific documents actually. So, first of all, tattva jigyasa, athoto tattva jigyasa, athoto brahma jigyasa, ke ami kene more jare tapatroy, iha nahi jani koiche more hitoy. Those are all tattva jigyasa. Tattva jigyasa, if there is not at all tattva jigyasa, if you are going to invite somebody, 100 people, come, I can give initiation to prove that I am Jagadguru. Maharaj, you can make thousands of disciples, lakhs of disciples, but we are not going to accept you as Jagadguru until and unless we find some documents from Shastra. We are not blind follower. We are not blind follower. We are not blind follower. We have all documents given by Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so nobody can make fool of us. So if lakhs of people going to take initiation, that is not a document that he is Jagadguru. Some documents are there, foolish people all over the world, they are being cheated. They cannot understand what is good, what is good, putting so many questions, useless question in front of me. So now point is there. First point, that Parikshit Maharaj is going to put question in front of Tattva Jigyasa in front of Sukadeva Goswami. I already discussed 2 days ago. Atho Prichyami Sansiddhim Jaginam Param Guru Purushasya Hayat Karyan Miyamanasya Sarvatha. It is called actually Tattva Jigyasa. And so after this Tattva Jigyasa, what is the document that Sukadeva Goswami going to accept him as Guru? Maybe Parikshit Maharaj ready to accept him as Guru. And if Gurudev, Paramahansa Sukadeva Goswami not going to accept him as Guru, I can also speak the topics of Ekalabhya to prove this point, to prove scientific points. Through books, if you go through books thousands of years, still you cannot understand. Because this is the Siddhanta of Prabhupada and Guru Varga. If you are enjoying the keep up Guru Varga, then you can realize. There are so many doubts and anxiety can come inside your life. So now I am going to give document through which you can realize that not only that Parikshit Maharaj going to accept him as Guru, Atho Prichami Sansiddhim Yogi is Guru, accepting. Pray prostrated on the wall and accepting as Guru. Not only that, but also Sukadeva Goswami going to accept him as Guru, as disciple, because Parikshit Maharaj is the topmost disciple. Parikshit, this word means already tested and found okay. Quality control department. When quality control department going to give stamp on the item and giving in market, then it is tested. It was tested and found okay. So by Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he was tested. So his name was Parikshit. And how I know that Gurudev Sadguru, Paramahansa Acharya, who is less interested to go anywhere to beg, has topmost Paramahansa, even no cloth is there in his body, on his body. This kind of topmost Paramahansa, how is possible he can accept this king, Parikshit Maharaja? I can give document. Sukadeva Goswami speaking, Baryane Shate Pashno Krito Loko Hito Nipaha Atmavid Sanmato Pungsam Sratavyadi Sujo Paraha. What do you mean by this sloka? Sukadeva Goswami speaking, Baryane Shate Prashno. Oh Rajan, your question is excellent. That means Sukadeva Goswami is going to accept him as Shat Sishya. Baryane Shate Prashno Krito Loko Hito Nipaha Atmavid Sanmato Pungsam Sratavyadi Sujaparaha. Excellent, unique. Through this, expression of heart, we can know surely Gurudev, Paramahansa Gurudev, going to accept him as Sat Sishya. So don't try to go into any kind of argument. So it's 100% sure that Srila Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, all our Guru Varga, not only that, but also all the Parshads of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, total Parshad, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself depute him as a representative of the Supreme Godhead. So, we are very lucky to get Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami as Jagat Guru. We are very, very lucky. We are so lucky. We are so lucky. We cannot imagine. But still, we say we are so bad luck, so bad luck, so bad luck. So bad luck that still today we cannot get realization. What kind of achievement we have in our life that we get Prabhupada as Jagat Guru, but still we are going to lose everything through infighting, through personal pratishtha. We are coming down to such a low level, we are going to sell our own sampradaya for simple pratishtha. We are so dirty, so dirty, so dirty, that we can sell our sampradaya, sell our Bani Vaibhav, we can sell books and everything secretly to other people. So we are so great demon, we are going to lose. We are so unlucky that we are going to, sell all secret documents to, some group, to some group, those who are against Prabhupada, against Gauriya Math. So, okay, we are so unlucky, so unlucky, so unlucky, that in spite of this kind of facility given by Supreme Lord to get Prabhupada as Jagat Guru, we are going to lose all documents. Also, I am bound to give this document. I heard it from the direct source. Direct source, not it is one story, direct source. One day, Srila Prabhupada was there inside Chaitanya Math Bhajan Kutir. Paramananda Prabhu arranged prasadam noon time, 12:30 for him. It was the system that nobody can see prasadam taking of Prabhupada. Nobody can see that Prabhupada taking rest. Nobody can see that Prabhupada going to Sauchalaya, toilet. It was the system set by Prabhupada. So also I like to follow this procedure. I feel shy in front of people. I don't like to take prasadam. So it's good. Because in front of devotees, those who are, internal devotees, that's not a big problem. But Prabhupada wanted to maintain this procedure because some people can develop material idea. So Prabhupada used to take prasadam secretly. Also it is in Shastra, usually in Santa Samaj, in the society of Sadhu we hear. The three functions of Sadhu should not come in front of public, should not come in picture. What is that? When sadhu taking, genuine sadhu, I am not speaking about all useless, So, when sadhu taking prasadam, he should take prasadam silently, it is the procedure. When sadhu taking rest for a small time, nobody should see. When sadhu going to toilet, nobody should see. This is the system, because somehow somebody can develop material idea. Then it is dangerous. Na marto buddha asuyeta sarvadeva mayu guru. I already told. If you somehow develop material idea about Guru Vaishnava, that is very dangerous for you. You can fall down. So be careful. So one day Prabhupada was served with prasadam plate. Prasadam plate was kept by Paramananda Prabhu. He gone outside and locked the door, and Prabhupada not taking prasadam, looking just outside in the garden through the window. Long time, Prabhupada thinking something. After half an hour over, Paramananda Prabhu again entered the room and asking, he was wonder, why Prabhupada, you not taking prasadam? Long time I give prasadam. Prabhupada look at Paramananda. Paramananda asking Prabhupada, what you are thinking? You seem to be anxious. It seems that you are anxious. Prabhupada looking to Paramananda speaking. When Paramananda asking, Prabhupada, what you are looking? The garden. Prabhupada speaking, I was looking how bad luck you are going to make in your life. All of you are going to burn up your luck. তোমরা তোমাদের সৌভাগ্যকে কেমন ভাবে পুড়িয়েছো আমি দেখছি in Bengali Prabhupada speaking আমি দেখছি তোমাদের কপালটা পুড়েছে কতটা আমি দেখছি in Bengali Prabhupada speaking আমি দেখছি তোমাদের কপালটা কতটা পুড়েছে মানে how your bad luck you are going to burn up your lucks all your respective luck that I was watching. Through this word, we can realize what Prabhupada wanted to say. Prabhupada could realize that someday this situation can come when all leaders, they can fight for their own pratishtha, they can sell their own sampradaya, they can sell their bani vaibhav to others, simply for pratishtha. Prabhupada could see. Like Jodhuvamsa Yudhi, nobody can destroy Jodu destiny. Nobody can destroy Jodu destiny. Krishna Bhagavan, that's why Krishna Bhagavan arranged the destruction of Jodu Vamsa in such a tricky way. So, nobody can understand. Through the curse of Sadhu Guru Vaishnava, Rishi Muni. Through the curse. Simply through the curse. It is one kind of, nothing else. All the desire of Krishna is all. So through cards, Krishna was bound to arrange the destruction of all Jodu destiny. This way, we are very sorry. We are very lucky, but still we are very sorry. We are going to burn up our luck. We are so lucky that we cannot compare our luck with the King of Heaven. We cannot even but we are more lucky than the luck of, we are more lucky than the King of Heaven. Because King of Heaven, he is, king, material king, okay. But we have the privilege, we have the facility to stay in Navadvip Dham. We have the facility to follow Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We have the facility to follow Prabhupada. That is our, topmost luck. Topmost luck. Because that Indra Maharaj used to call Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his heaven to discuss something, to find solution. From the life history of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we know this point. Someday Bhaktivinoda Thakur, was, doing Harinam and pass on to the other world. Nobody can understand, Thakur cannot respond. After that, somebody calling, then Bhaktivinoda, you come back and speaking, why you call me? But why? Well, Indra called me there, I was there to discuss some point, vital point. Indra Maharaj cannot take decision. That's why he was calling Bhaktivinoda. So you see how we are lucky. And that Bhaktivinoda Thakur is actually Nadia Prakash. Why? Nadia Prakash is one patrika. Well, I know. But we give this title to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Because by the order of Tarakeshwar Mahadev, by the order of Guru Varga, Bhaktivinoda Thakur started doing, bhajan to discover Dham. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was able to discover Jogapit, everything, documentary, even according to historical chart and all geographical chart, as per the chart of, Darshan, Shastra, it's 100% proved that this is Jogapit, this is Navadvip Dham, this is Mayapur Dham. We are so lucky. That is why the name of Bhaktivinoda Thakur is, we are very lucky to give this name. Because Nadia Prakash means to unveil the mystery. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was the first person to unveil the mystery of Dham in front of us all. Though we know Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj was also dancing there in the Abhirbha place of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj at the age of 125, dancing like a child. So light, jumping like a sportsman, more than jumping and speaking, the glories of, doing chanting, Harinam, Kirtan. Then everybody could realize, including Bhaktivinoda Thakur, now my effort is successful because because Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj giving certificate that this is the birthplace of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. This way, so many documents are there through which we can prove that Bhaktivinoda Thakur is the pioneer personality of Gauriya, Gauriya Math or Saraswat Gauriya Math, as a whole Gauriya society, as a whole, because Bhaktivinoda Thakur is Nadiya Prakash. So this way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur through some instruction wanted to prove if he is not Jagat Guru, how it is possible, if he is not at all Jagat Guru, how it is possible for Bhaktivinoda Thakur to give this kind of instruction to somebody who is not Jagat Guru. If he is not at all Jagat Guru, then Bhaktivinoda Thakur cannot give this kind of tough task to So all fighting is now over. Also, if you like to get another example I like to give, I can give you example that many people asking, who is the Guru of Sanatana Goswami? Who is the Guru? So fighting, they are busy with fighting. They are so dirty, their mind is always roaming around dirty lake of stool and urine. So anyway, I am bound to answer, though we know that from the writings of Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad, that writings of Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad, Vidya Vachaspati Gurur mein, this kind of writing we find. From this kind of comment we find from the writings of Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad. But if I speak that some kirtan is there in which we can find in the kirtan by Lochandas or Narottama Thakur, I forget. I can speak you someday. But I am doing this kirtan also. Ha Prabhu Sanatana Gauro Porivaro Sabe Mili Bancha Purno Karo Yamaro Sirupero Kipa Jeno Amapoti Hayo Shepodo Sampodo Jaro Shei Mahashoyo. This kirtan. So, this kirtan is very wonderful. Here it is written one clue, very secret clue. Ha Prabhu Sanatana Gauro Parivar. Gauro Parivar means, he is a member of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Gauro Parivar. Yes. Why it is written so? Is any scientific document? Yes. When Sanatana Goswami Pad was in Varanasi, there at that time, you can remember, Sriman Mahaprabhu started speaking about all secret tattva. And that whole secret tattva we can divide into three parts. Sambandha, Avidya, Prayojan tattva. All in details. Now, what do you mean by Diksha? Follow what I mean to say. So, scientific document. Mahaprabhu wanted to speak all in details about Sambandha, Avidya, Prayojan. And not only that, Sanatana Goswami was bound to put this question in front of Mahaprabhu, that ke ami kene more jare tapotroy, yaha nahi jani koi che more hitoy. Prabhu, who am I? What is my identity? I don't know. Please, try to clarify this point. Ke ami kene more. Why this kind of material, three modes of nature, giving me pain. Actually, Sanatana Goswami, eternal Prasad of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, there is no possibility that Sanatana Goswami going to suffer in this material world. Not at all. But still Sanatana Goswami acting as a, Sat Shishya, putting this question, is Atma Jigyasa, it is called. So only after Atma Jigyasa, only and only after Atma Jigyasa, it is the rules that a Gurudev can give Diksha to a disciple. When Shishya not going to put any question in front of Gurudev, is actually self-interrogation not yet developed, not developed as yet. In that case, your Diksha is maybe failure. So this is the system, Atoto Atma Jigyasa, Atoto Brahma Jigyasa, or Kayami, Kane Mori Jarita Patta, those are the questions. Atho Prichami Sansiddhim, those are all called Atma Jigyasa. To realize my standpoint, if there is enough fervent effort, craving effort, in that case, you can be treated as an actual candidate of Diksha. At present, nobody going to follow. They always want to prove we are more elevated Acharya than previous, than Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda Thakur. That's why you are giving. I already yesterday told, if Gurudev going to deliver somebody is going to fall down, maybe his fall down is exposed or not exposed secretly, materially he is attached. In that case, this kind of Diksha is useless. Not only that, but also his Diksha can put himself in hell, and the disciple who is going to get is also in trouble forever. So I can go back to the topics of Ekalabhya. I can touch, then you can go mad. What is secrecy there? Why is Dronacharya acting this way? So, first of all, if at all there is self-interrogation or not, without any self-interrogation, I can bring you from England, America, I can make you gopi, is not the procedure. This is not the procedure. I can bring you from America, Australia, Russia, and make you gopi immediately. So we have factory to make gopi. So it's not the procedure actually. This is not the procedure, there in the Shastra. So we are less interested about this Sahaja procedure. So actually, first point is that if at all any interrogation is there, if not at all any interrogation coming inside heart, his heart is totally dirty, full of matter, material enjoyment, if you forcefully give Diksha to him, then there is, thousands of times more trouble you are making in the world. Because he is already with corona positive, he is going to distribute corona positive. So whole world can be affected by the corona, not corona. And Sadguru, Prabhupada was doing, in the whole world, if Prabhupada is going to make one disciple, that one disciple is more than sufficient to shake the whole universe. You don't know. That's why it is written. It is not story. Man, come on, it is not story. It is written. Brahmando tarite shakti dhare jane jane. Ebedo purana guno gaye jeva sune. That's why Srila Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj is going to accept only one single Guru, single Shishya, who can shake the whole universe. That the name of that, the Prabhupada. So I am going to discuss this point. So you see, is a very secret point actually. So actually, Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj giving Diksha. So this is not the procedure. If there is no self-interrogation, nothing, if you give Diksha, you are making more and more problem in the society. Man, come on, you should follow Sanatana Goswami. You should not insult Sanatana Goswami. You are going to break rules and regulations set by all Acharya and Vishwa Vaishnava Rasava. What is, I already discussed many times, what is the duty of Vishwa Vaishnava Rasava? It's not a joking, foolish people. Vishwa Vaishnava Rasava is not a matter of joking. Who can get control over the whole Vaishnava society all over the world? What kind of power you should have? What kind of bhakti you should have? Why Parikshit Maharaj was able to get control over whole world? Why Pithu Maharaj was successful to get control over whole world? What is the secrecy? If somebody asks, I can say, Maharaj, Ambarish Maharaj, Saptadeep Adivati, how it was possible for him to get control over whole world? Simply because they are big, devoted personality. They have great bhakti. Bhakti is the Shakti. That's why Parikshit Maharaj was successful. That's why Parikshit Maharaj was successful. That's why Ambarish Maharaj was successful. Whereas you are not successful to control your wife and children. There may be 5 members in your society. You are the husband or maybe father. You cannot get control over your small family members because you have no bhakti. So you see the power of bhakti, which can enable you, which can give you power to get control of the whole world. That's why the whole world can come and take diksha from Sadguru, Acharya. From Mahabhagavat, actually, you can come, Sarvam apimam pithavim sasishyat. He can give initiation to. A Goswami, a Sadguru, Acharya, topmost Acharya, can give initiation to the whole world. Still he is not going to fall down. This is the position of Acharya. This is the excellent position of Acharya, unique position of Acharya. Try to realize this point, So, until and unless there is any interrogation inside heart, Prabhupada was not at all ready to give initiation to anybody. And also I like to prove the point I started, answer is not complete, that Haha Prabhu Sanatano Gaura Parivar. Gaura Parivar means, actually, though we know from the statement of Sanatana Goswami, Vidya Vachaspatir Guru Rume, this okay, is the Gaur Parshad also, Vidya Vachaspati. Vidya Vachaspati is the brother of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, is the son of Maheshwar Visharad, okay, I can give. But here, the vital point is that you should very carefully watch that when Mahaprabhu is going to give total Sambandha Avidya Prayojan Gyan Tattva in front of Sanatana Gosai, though we know Sanatana is the eternal person, still Sanatana going to put some Atmajigyasa in front of Mahaprabhu. Ke ami kene mori jare tapatroy, yaha nahi jani koi shamarita. At the same time, Mahaprabhu going to give Sambandha Avidya Prayojan. This is called Diksha. So we can also know secretly Mahaprabhu going to initiate Sanatana through Sambandha Avidya Prayojan. Though it is not the rule for on the part of Supreme Lord, it is not the system. Supreme Lord can never act as Guru. Though which is the system we can say, Krishnam Bande Jagat Gurum, he is teaching us, so Jagat Guru. But personally, Krishna cannot initiate anybody. Mahaprabhu cannot initiate directly anybody. It is a system, it is not the duty of Prabhu. This perceptual channel can be started through, some, like Krishna giving initiation to Brahma. Follow? And in this material world, because he was the first, in the creation, first Brahma, so Brahma could receive realization. Brahma. So somehow Brahma was initiated, but in this material world we cannot find this document. There's somebody going to, some Krishna Bhagavan, Ram, or Mahaprabhu going to initiate. No, a system we can find through Guru Parampara, like one Acharya, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, Vishnu Swami, or Vishnu Swami, you can find Nimbarkacharya, or Sampradaya. One Sampradaya, to start one Sampradaya is not the duty of Supreme Lord. So, Vyasadeva Goswami giving Diksha to our Madhvacharya. Madhvacharya receiving Diksha from there, though externally he is taking Diksha, was still we can find that actual, is getting from there. We have document. So Krishna is the Chaturmukhi, can sing, but actually to start one Sampradaya, it is not duty. So usually Bhagavan not going to give Diksha to anybody directly. It's not the system. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, through this procedure of speaking through this procedure of speaking Sambandha Vidya Prayojan Gyan, we can feel that Sanatana Goswami, Mahaprabhu going to give Diksha to Sanatana Goswami. Secret Diksha, very nice. So, that's why in the Kirtan, Lochandas Thakur was bound to, I think it is a Kirtan of Lochandas Thakur. I can check up and tomorrow I can confirm, I forget. I am singing this Kirtan usually. So, actually it is written at in the Kirtan it is written, Haha Prabhu Sanatana Gaura Parivar. So this means Sanatan is in the Parivar of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So, and who is the Guru of Rupa Goswami Pad? The Sanatana Goswami giving initiation to Rupa Goswami. This way, we cannot discuss this point anymore. It will take long time. So, now we can go back to this point, original point, that how we can understand that Bhaktivinoda Thakur going to declare that Bimala Pasha Saraswati Prabhupada is Jagat Guru through some instructions given to him. Now one point I can touch today, tomorrow I can discuss in detail about Ekalabhya. Ekalabhya, what is the defect with Ekalabhya? Most of us, we want to prove that I am the disciple of Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami, I am the disciple of Keshav Goswami Maharaj. We can speak this way. But the genuinity can be tested through Bani Seva. And it is because our Rupa Goswami, our Sarup Gosai is our topmost boss. Sarup Gosai is our topmost boss, selected by Mahaprabhu. See, if Sarup Gosai having one stone, in the golden smith shop, there you can find one special stone that is called Koshti Pathar. What is the English name? I forget. Koshti Pathar. There's one special stone. If you rub on a gold bar, then it can speak how much purity is there. That is called. So, our Sarup Gosai having some special stone that is called Siddhanta Vichar stone to detect who is kapat, who is genuine. So Sarup Gosai, his Siddhanta Vichar, if I am not going to get any certificate from Sarup Gosai, if I am not going to get any certificate from Gurudev, Guru Varga, Prabhupada, then I cannot prove that I am Sat. Maybe I am Asat. So Sarup Gosai is so our topmost boss. He can test us, our serving mood, our kapat bhav or niskapat bhav can be tested very easily by Sarup Gosai. If somebody is not tested by Sarup Gosai, by his Siddhanta Vichar, then he is not going to get any certificate of Jagat Guru or Goswami, cannot get. That is the secrecy. So I can speak you in details tomorrow. So what is the fault with Maharaj Ekalabha is doing so nice bhajan and doing or receiving his Gurudev Dronacharya, getting this kind of power? First point is that why Dronacharya was worried? Dronacharya having any Mascharya, jealousy? No, not that. Tomorrow about Varnasam Dharma Vichar I can discuss this point. What is the Vichar of Prabhupada? I can speak tomorrow, not today. So, Ekalabha, what is the defect of Ekalabha? Ekalabha not directly going to Gurudev to ask permission. What he want to do is not going to take permission from Dronacharya. He is not directly initiated. So, I can speak in details what was the problem. What is the problem with Ekalabhya, whereas he was the topmost, born, in this, Astra Vidya. This Astra Vidya, Dhanurban, this Dhanur, bow and arrow, this Astra Vidya, he was the topmost at that time. So what was the main defect with him? I can discuss this point after. So now I like to go back to the point that what kind of, what kind of responsibility was given by Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur to Prabhupada. So I can start this point. First of all, we should remember that in the year of 1914, before Rathayatra Vanjira Manjit Day, that Bhaktivinoda Thakur lived his transcendental body, Gadadhar Prabhu Tirabhav, and this his Tirabhav was also sent to prove that he is also Gaura Shakti. So, one day actually, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, calling Bimala Prasad to come in front of him. Usually Prabhupada going to pay Dandavat to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and I would like to say that sometime Sananda Sukada Kunjo in Gadrum. Gadrum is actually Nandagram. I already told while I was 2 years back, while I was discussing all Dham Parikama, etc. That's why that time I already discussed this point. But specially I like to speak today that Sananda Sukada Kunja is one exclusive place where Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to do bhajan, and actually Prabhupada also, Bimala Prasad, Prabhupada also used to go there. Prabhupada also used to go there to do bhajan sometime. Because Prabhupada always busy with different kind of Bhani Seva here and there. But sometime Prabhupada also used to go there to stay with Bhaktivinoda Thakur to get Kipa. And next room, just attached room. One room is Bhaktivinoda Thakur. In the Bhajan Kutir of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, you can find one room for Bhaktivinoda Thakur, another room for Bimala Prasad Saraswati. And also you can get one picture in the Bhajan Rahasya. At present, those who are going to print, I don't know. Previously, at the time of my Guru Maharaj, Madhav Goswami Maharaj, they print one nice picture of Srila Bimala Prasad Saraswati, and that picture was from the Sananda Sukada Kunja at the bank of Saraswati Nadi. Prabhupada writing the preface, while Prabhupada writing the preface note of Bhajan Rahasya under the guidance of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, then that picture is from there, was taken. So we can see this picture, so nice. Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing in Sananda Sukada Kunja in his own Bhajan Kutir, just adjacent Bhajan Kutir of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to do Nam Bhajan by that time. By that time, Bhaktivinoda Thakur stopped preaching, entered into exclusive, bhajan, whole day and night thinking about Gaur Gadadhar Lila. Whole day and night, 24 hours, always thinking about, Gaur Lila, Nitya Gaur Lila and Nitya Radha Govinda Lila. That time, nobody can call Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Nobody allowed. That time, nobody was allowed that time to disturb Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Only Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. That Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj is a disciple of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who got Harinam, and in very small age, within 36 or like that, he left body before. So, we have also another Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj who used to do Harinam all the time, is a disciple of our Guru Varga, who is a disciple of Prabhupada. But that Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, whose samadhi you can find in Sananda Sukada Kunja, is the samadhi of that Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, who used to serve Bhaktivinoda Thakur all the time, day and night. So usually Bhaktivinoda Thakur closing his eyes, whole day and night, closing his eyes and doing Harinam. Always, doing Seva, Nitya Gaur Seva, Nitya Radha Govinda Seva. And in front of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Bhajan Asan, the asan on which Bhaktivinoda used to sit, just there is one cavity in the wall. Because that time world is, minimum 3 feet, bound. Now we can find, that wall is very thin. But that time we can find 3 feet minimum. 3 feet. So big wall. So there is one cavity There Bhaktivinoda Thakur installed Gaur Gadadhar Vigraha. Very nice. I have the picture. Someday I can show you through internet. I can show you this picture. Gaur Gadadhar and Bhaktivinoda Thakur sitting just beside Gaur Gadadhar Vigraha. So nice deity. As if Gauranga or Gaur Gadadhar is dancing and singing. That nice. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur with closing eyes, doing Harinam whole day and night, and doing eternal seva in Gaurdham and in Vrindavan. One day, Bhaktivinoda Thakur manifesting sick lila, very sick lila, very sick, like paralytic patient, very sick lila. Then Vimala Prasad Saraswati, our Prabhupada, approaching Bhaktivinoda Thakur and paying prostrated dandavat unto the lotus feet of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and started crying. What speaking? Oh Thakur, you will have to stay more with me. You will have to stay more with me to give power. Thakur, you don't go back. You don't go back, please, it is my request. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in front of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada crying heavily and requesting him, please don't go away right now. You will have to help me, so many seva there. Then, within a short period of time, Bhaktivinoda Thakur again come back to his normal position, normal health. What is the excellence you see? By the request of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur again come back to normal position. Then again someday Bhaktivinoda Thakur doing bhajan, and Prabhupada used to go there, do bhajan, and ask some question, paying dandavat to him, how to lead this whole glorious society, which way? This way. So actually, one day, Bhaktivinoda Thakur calling Vimala Prasad, Prabhu, you come. Then after that, Bhaktivinoda Thakur giving order, you see my position, my health is not good, very bad, so I cannot go, but you will have to solve this problem. Which problem, Thakur? Which problem? Actually, point is that all devotees, Vaishnavas, they are coming to me to request me to go and solve this problem issue about Brahman and Vaishnava. There is a big fighting going on. Smartha Brahman and those who are Vaishnavas, there is a big fighting going on still today, secretly. Though they cannot come out successful, still fighting going on anyway. Fighting is not yet stopped. So fighting going on. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur giving order to Vimala Prasad, Prabhu, you will have to go to Balighai to attend this Dharma Sabha. You will have to establish this Dharma, establish that Vaishnava is more and more than Brahman. You have to go. Please, you have to go. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in front of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada speaking, oh Thakur, if you bless me, then everything is possible for me. If you are going to bless me, then what is not possible for me? What is not possible for me? If you are going to bless me, I must go. Then, by the order of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Vimala Prasad Saraswati, going there in where this Balighai in Midnapur, there is a big Dharma Sabha there, big Dharma Sabha there, thousands of people gathered there. To get the solution of this point, Vaishnava and Brahman, who is more than whom? Vaishnava is more than Brahman. So I already established this point many times, but still I can discuss this point to show what is the excellent Acharyaship of Srila Prabhupada. To prove this point, I am bound to discuss this Leela of Prabhupada, through which you can discover. So actually, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, by the order of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Vimala Prasad Saraswati going there, at that time there was a mammoth gathering, huge number of people there. Jai Guru Gauranga Gandharva Giridhara Gaur Premanande Chiro Gaur Janasraya Vishya Gurum Guru Gaur Kishore Kodasu Param Paramadrita Bhakti Vinod Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupad Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupad Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupad Padam. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada was bound to go to Balighai Sammelan there by the order of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So there actually there was a big mammoth gathering and all Brahman and Vaishnava they are fighting. They wanted to prove that we are superior to Brahman. Those smart Brahman they are speaking. And those Vaishnava they are going to prove that those who are doing bhajan, Hari bhajan, those who are Vaishnava, irrespective of caste and creeds and everything, they are above all. So actually, also many times I used to speak one sloka, you can remember. Banhi Suryo Brahmanibhyo Tejiyan Vaishnavo Sada. Banhi Suryo. Hello? Banhi Suryo Brahmanibhyo Tejiyan Vaishnavo Sada. In this sloka it is written, fire is very powerful, don't try to touch. You can burn your hand. Banhi Suryo, sun, God is so strong in the noon time, in March, April, May. If you go outside, you can develop sunstroke. Don't go outside. So, Banhi Suryo Brahmanibhyo. Brahmanibhyo means from Brahman also, Vaishnava is always powerful, more and more powerful. So this sloka you should remember, Banhi Suryo Brahmanibhyo Tejiyan Vaishnavo Sada. Vaishnava is above all. So this way actually, by the order of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Vimalapasa Saraswati, going to Midnapur, to attend Balighai Dharma Sabha, big Sammelan there. There was a mammoth gathering to find solution, everybody coming, all for different places. Now there was big sadhu also, big sadhu, not only Srila Vimalapasa Saraswati, but also from Shyamananda Parivar, there is Vishwambarananda Dev Goswami. He is known as Vishwambarananda Dev Goswami, big sadhu, very tattvavid. He was also there, everybody, so many sadhu coming. But after the Sabha function, before the Sabha function, they all arranged. Vishwambarananda Goswami was a chairman. Some Vishwambarananda Goswami, Vishwambarananda Dev Goswami from Samananda Parivar, making a request in front of Vimalapasa Saraswati. He is coming as a representative of Vaishnava society or especially as the representative of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So, requesting him, you will have to solve this problem. It is our request that this issue, you will have to solve this problem. Brahman and Vaishnava, you will have to discuss all in details, please. Then by the order of, Vishwambarananda Dev Goswami, Vimalapasa Saraswati, Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, Prabhupada started speaking about Brahman and Vaishnava. And especially I can discuss this point regarding Varna Samadharma, what is the Siddhanta of Prabhupada according to all authentic scripture. Because somebody can pass some bad remark, a whimsical remark. There is so many conception going on. Really so, there is so many bad conception going on all around. Even people, they are less interested about knowing the actual Siddhanta. So foolish. Still today you can go to Navadvip here, there. They deserve. We are actually in the heritage of Nityananda Prabhu. We Nityananda Bamsa. I am in the family member of in family stream of Nityananda. Somebody is speaking deserve. We are in the stream of Advaita Gosai, family stream. What's it mean? Foolish number one. Eh? Advaita Vangshavatangsho, Nityananda Vangshavatangsho. It's not possible. Prabhupada, only Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur can speak this way. So, Prabhupada speaking, Nityananda is not material personality. So Nityananda can arrange to flow the, Sokra Bangsa. Nityananda is Balaram, transcendental actually, Prakita. Huh? From Nityananda, this kind of branching of, this family, stream is not possible. So those who are speaking, they are material person. They are all material. Material people, they cannot understand Siddhanta Vichar. I already told some days before, that somebody is speaking that Prabhupada is the son of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur never think that way. And also Bhaktivinoda Thakur never thinking that way. So foolish people can say whatever they like, but this is not Siddhanta. This is not actually Siddhanta. Follow? Aprakita Bangsa you cannot find in this material world. It's not possible. So, Prabhupada Vimalabhasha Saraswati started giving an answer on the basis of all scriptural evidence. Prabhupada wanted to prove first that actually Brahman, Vaishnava, this issue. How this fighting going on? Because everybody like to prove that we are elevated, much elevated. But this is not a question of fighting. Practically, you should stand on a neutral platform, then you can understand that how it is possible that a Vaishnava is more elevated than Brahman. How possible? Because actually, Brahman, what do you mean by Brahman? Anybody coming in the family of Brahman Laki like Srivastav, Chatterjee, Banerjee, Bandobadhyay, they are speaking this way. We are from Brahmin family. But tomorrow I can discuss that Daiva Varnasam never speaking that way. Daiva Varnasam, the scientific procedure of Daiva Varnasam is not that. Bhagavan always speaking, Chatur Varnam Maya Srishtam Gunakarma Vibhagasaha Tassu Kartaram Upi Mam Vidhi Akartaram Abbayam. Also, I can give documents tomorrow that in Satta Yuga, that different, document I can show you. Varnanam Vishesho Nasti. Varnanam Vishesho Nasti. Because in Satta Yuga, only one Varna was there, or Brahma. So, whenever we find fighting, then we should understand this is material issue. Because in Satta Yuga, only one first of all creation, there is only one Varna, Manas, one Varna. That is called actually they are Brahman and Paramahansa, everybody. So this way, after that, after Tetajuk, late Tetajuk, then it was started. This, according to karma, guna karma, the division was started. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking in Gita, but the Gita is eternally existent. So somebody can say, Maharaj, Gita was compiled late in Kalikal end. So what? Gita was there, eternally present. So Chatur Varnam Maya System Gunakarma Vibhagasaha Tassu Kartaram Upi Mam Vidhi Akartaram Abbayam. As a Brahman mean actually those who are roaming around Brahma Tattva, that is called Brahman. So Brahman. But actually this is not the system. What actually material people want to prove, that we have taken birth in Brahman family, so naturally we are Brahman. But this was not the system. I can prove tomorrow. So anyway, Brahman and Vaishnava, regarding this tattva, Prabhupada wanted to prove those who are doing Krishna bhajan, aprakita Krishna bhajan, I mean, Turiya tattva, Vishnu tattva, they are much more elevated. They are always. How? One by one, Prabhupada wanted to give argument to them. Adau krita juge varno nenam hangso iti srataha. Adau at all in Satyajug, Krita Yuge, Varno, Nenam, Hangsa, iti Sritaha, there is one Varna, there is Hangsa. And Krita Kitvaha, Prajayata, Tasmat, Krito Yugam Viduhu. Why it is called Krita Yug? You know, the another name of Satyajug is Krita Yug. Krita means Krita Kitva, means successful. Krita Yug means already done. So Krita Yug means, this Krita here means successful, Krita. So, as soon as you find this slok, you can understand, Ado Krita Yuge Varno Nenam Hamso Iti Svritaha. At all in Satyajug, in Krita Yug, the other name of Satyajug is Krita Yug because there is one Varna, all Hamsa. And Krita Kitva Prajayata Tasmat Krita Yugam Viduhu. Anybody going to take birth in the anybody took birth at that time, he was successful. All successful because their heart was very good. So at all this kind of so adau krita juge varno ninam hangsast iti sritaha krita kitva prayahayata tasmat krita yugam viduhu. Actually in Srimad Bhagavatam we find Vipro, Khatriyo, Bito, Shudra, Mukha, Bahu, Uru, Padaja, Vairayat, Purushat, Jata, Ya Atma, Charo Lakshanaha. So, late Teta Juga, then the division started actually, practically. So, this way actually, to organize the whole society in right direction, it was necessary to make full segregation according to Varna and Ashram. Otherwise, contamination surely coming to touch the heart of everybody. So, contamination, to avoid contamination, according to Varna and Ashram, it was said. But Prabhupada wanted to give argument that actually Brahman, Vaishya, Shudra, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, those are under Varnasram, Varna Bhangasram, Chaturvarna Maya system, na? Chaturvarna Maya system, Guna Karma Vibhagasa, Varna Ashram. And actually is Sannyas, Bhanapasto, Brahmacharya, Grahasto, is 4 ashram, 4 Varna, এবং ashram, Varna এবং ashram. Ashram means there is Grihastha, Manprastha, Sannyas, these are ashram. So actually at all Vaishnavas, you cannot confine Guru Vaishnava under any category. You have no right to make any segregation about Vaishnava, because Vaishnava is above all. Vaishnava is always above all. So you have no right to do. So those who are Sahajiya, they are staying in Navadip at Kulia, and those who are staying in Radhakunda Sahajiya, they are fighting with each other. That Vaishnavas, why they are wearing red clothes, sannyas, nowhere written, who told you? They are going to give this kind of argument. They are fighting with Gauriya. There is a Mahaprabhu or Rup Sanatan, they never put red cloth. Also it is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita. I already discussed 1 year before, I think. You can go through as Harikatha. There is, I already give so many arguments. Actually it is written Vaishnavir Rakta Vastu Paritena Juai. It is Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is written Vaishnavir Rakta Vastu Paritena Juai. Red cloth, I mean saffron cloth, Vaishnava should not put on. That doesn't mean there is one restriction. They cannot, not that. It is written, Siddhanta, Vaishnavas, those who are Paramahansa Vaishnavas, they are not bound to wear red cloth. They can or cannot. Those who are pure Vaishnava, they are not bound to wear red bhasma. Paritena juai, that doesn't mean it is strictly prohibited. Not that. If it is at all strictly prohibited, then why in Bhagavatam itself we find that Tirandi Sannyas Bhikshu. In Bhagavatam we speak, we can find that Bhagavan Sri Krishna is speaking into Uddhav that, you see, this is so excellent, Tirandi Bhikshu, these topics. There you can find in Bhagavatam it is totally approved that Tirandi Sannyas can be there. Tirandi Sannyas can be there. It is approved. Red cloth, Tirandi Sannyas, it's there. Tirandi Sannyas. So it is not prohibited. Who told you? But actually Prabhupada Saraswati Path, actually, and so many devotees there, and all, Parsad, Brahmananda Bharati, Ishwar Puripad, Madhavendra Puripad, they all, sannyas. They all sannyas. So sometime you can fight with me that Maharaj, they are sannyas, but they are not all of them, not Tirandi sannyas. Some of them Eknami sannyas. Many times I give answer. That time, Dasanami sannyas was so powerful that time. So it was the usual system that time. If anybody want to take sannyas, he must take sannyas from this sampradaya. It's nothing else. But Gauriya Siddhanta is there. If anybody going to take sannyas, actually Madhavendra Puripad, you should remember that you can see ek danda sannyas, one danda sannyas, there is not three danda. Still, Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda was speaking, within this ek danda, ek Adhyaya Gyan Tattva, ek danda, there is actually three danda. Danda means punishment. Now, who is going to take sannyas, he is going to give punishment to his speech, body and mind. Going to restrict. Restriction should be there. Is one kind of vow. It is one kind of vow. So, it is sure that those who are going to take sannyas in Gauriya society, especially in Gauriya mission, Gauriya Math, so actually, they are taking sannyas, but they are actually paramahansa. Not all. Those who are purposely taking sannyas to take some glamour position, I am not speaking, I am always speaking standard thing. So actual sannyas mean in Gauriya Math mission, it is actually mean that they must take vow to give punishment to speech, body and mind. But how it is possible? If you can engage your heart, if you can engage your body and mind all in seva, then it is an automatic factor. It's an automatic factor, you need not fight with this issue. If your engagement, if you can find full engagement in Krishna seva, full engagement in Krishna seva, then automatically, it is the power of Krishna to catch your body, speech and mind. So automatically you cannot get in a scope to do all rubbish. Follow what is meant to say. This is called actually Tirandi Sannyas. Also, after division of Gauriya Math, after Prabhupada gone, one is Gauriya Mission there. But when I am speaking Gauriya Mission, that doesn't mean I am speaking about that Gauriya Mission, that part of Gauriya Math. No. I am speaking about the mission of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, started by Prabhupada. That I mean. Don't try to confuse. So, mission their name of the mission, Gauriya Mission, it is Gauriya Math actually. Mission means actually started by Prabhupada and by the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In mission, Gauriya Mission, after division, they didn't allow sannyas base. After that case was there, in this case, they were bound to accept the sannyas. Then they give 20 sannyas in a day. In one day. Previously, they wanted to avoid. So this way, this is not the issue, our issue. We should not discuss this point here right now. No point. So, Varna and Ashram you should understand properly according to Guna Karma. So, according to Gun evan Karma, according to quality and karma. So this division started. So what Prabhupada wanted to prove, that you see, Prabhupada wanted to prove that Brahman and Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they are within this Varnashram, born within this Varna category, Brahman. But Vaishnava is always beyond any category. So many times I told, and sloka by Krishna Bhagavan speaking to Uddhav, you see, many times I told before that Vaishnavas are above all. Vaishnavas, they are above all. Vaishnavas are not in the category of Varna and Ashram. Jnananishto virakto va madbhakto va anupekshakaha. Jnananishto virakto va madbhakto va anupekshakaha. Salinganam asramam stakta charit avidi gocharaha. This sloka, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking to Uddhav. So, ultimately what happened, you see, Varna evang Ashram, this system, Prabhupada wanted to prove in front of them, that anyway, Vaishnavas, they are not in the category of Varna evang Ashram, they are above all, they are Paramahansa. So, Vaishnava is above all. Vaishnava is above all. So, after that, for 3-4 days, maybe this discussion took place. So after final conclusion, thousands of people started running toward Prabhupada to take the dust particle from the lotus feet of Prabhupada. And Vishwambarananda Goswami and all, management, committee, they're watching. It is like, just like wave of man. Thousands of people coming to catch Prabhupada, to take dust particle from the lotus feet of Prabhupada. Then they stop people to come and touch Prabhupada. Immediately Vishwambarananda Goswami arranged one big top. At the time of Bandara, we put dal, sabji, big pot. That pot was kept in front of Prabhupada, and forcefully the lotus feet of Prabhupada was kept inside that pot. And then Vishwambarananda Goswami is speaking that you all can take water from this pot. You cannot touch Prabhupada. So water was poured, everybody started putting water there to wash the lotus feet of Prabhupada. And finally, within a very short period of time, all water vanished. Everybody taking one drop of water. So how many people came there to attend that Dharma Sabha, you cannot imagine even. So they are very satisfied with the decision, Siddhanta Vichara of Prabhupada. Not only that, but also after that function, that Dharma Sabha was over. After that Dharma Sabha was over, actually their committee members, they are requesting Prabhupada that thousands of people, they want to take Diksha from you. Thousands of people, they want to take Diksha from you. You please, if you approve, some they have some weak points. Some of them going to take some tea, somebody going to take some betel leaf, pan. This much they are doing. If you approve, they are all ready to take Diksha from you. Thousands of people. Prabhupada speaking, I am less interested to I am less interested to give Diksha to them. I am not going to give Diksha to them. I cannot give. So, you see the mood of Prabhupada, exclusive Acharyaship of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada is less interested to accept thousands of people like Sahajiya. If there is any Sahajiya, they are ready to accept. Okay, I am getting thousands of disciples I have. I am Jagat Guru, this, that. But Prabhupada never expressed this kind of mood. Prabhupada never in his life expressed this kind of mood. So he is Jagat Guru. Jagat Guru never think, it is the speciality of Jagat Guru, it is the speciality of unique Acharyaship of Srila Prabhupada. He never think that they are my disciple, they are my Guru. They are all my Shiksha Guru. They are going to control me. They are all my Vipad Udharan Bandhu. I can give so many examples one by one so that you can understand. Prabhupada wanted to speak that way. Prabhupada always wanted to speak that way, that you all are my Vipad Udharan Bandhu. Never Prabhupada wanted to speak that you are my Sishya. So never. So this way, we can get big information about the unique Acharyaship of Srila Prabhupada. And today, due to disturbance in midway Harikatha break, so I expect day after tomorrow I can discuss all in details about these topics. What all were the order given by Prabhupada was given some special order by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. I can discuss all these points. So today I like to stop due to disturbance. You are going to feel disturbance actually, Harikatha. So actually, Chiro Gaura Janasrayo Vishwagurum Guru Gaura Kishora Kodashu Param Paramadrita Bhakti Vinoda Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam Panamami Sada Prabhupadu Padam Vancha Kalpatarusya Kipasindu Bhavasya Patitanam Pavanam Bhavashnabhyo Namo. Due to disturbance, I was also feeling, because Harikatha non-stop. I am habituated to speak Harikatha non-stop. If there is breakage, I feel problem. It is not actually lecture, it is Harikatha. So please excuse me. So, Vancha Kalpatarusya Kipasindu Bhavasya Patitanam Pavanam Bhavashnabhyo Namo.